Good day and good way and good light illuminators. This is Wendy with Languages of Lights. And just yesterday I was here. And I noticed today after yesterday's, we had a storm come through here last night, a big windstorm. And as I came walking through the farm field, I realized that this tree has fallen just since yesterday. And it kind of reignited in me just for a moment about the idea of everything changes everything. And that everything we do in a day and every decision that we make, just like this tree falling, truly changes everything. Unless somebody moves it now, this tree has now affected everything around it, everything under it. New things will grow and new things won't grow. And the vine that's stretched taut here is now changed. The way the farmer will come now and go around this tree unless he cuts it down has changed. The way he will navigate through his farm field. So the idea is that every change that we make every day, even if it's simple things, deciding one thing versus another for breakfast, or what you eat in a day. If you wake up in the day and decide how your day is going to be, and whether or not you intentionally decide you are going to be open and happy and calm, and whether you set that intention, or if you don't and you just let the day be as it will. Everything we do changes the vibration of our day, and then everything changes in our day based upon that new vibration. We literally cause and create new timelines every time we make a new decision. So when we ask ourselves, how does this high frequency understanding and behavior and how does this stuff apply? Well, this is one of the ways it applies in our everyday life. So every day that you make a new decision to do something either a new way or try something new, make positive change in any area of your life, it changes everything. Because now a whole new set of cogs and wheels are set in motion now once you change that one thing. So even just by changing what you decide to do or where or which way you decide to go, when you decide to make a phone call, how you approach a particular relationship, if you react in a different way than you've ever done before, these are the ways that these things apply in our everyday lives. How the decisions that we make, the decision to put yourself first, walk into a place of confidence rather than fear. All of this changes everything. It changes the timeline you're in. It changes those that you rendezvous with. For now, you've walked into a new timeline. I've walked into a new timeline in which now this tree is now in a place it wasn't yesterday. Somehow by changing my vibration. Now I may not know, or if it even really matters, whether or not this tree has anything at all to do with my creation, but of course it does because it's my creation. So therefore, that fallen tree prompted this idea. This conversation. So therefore something new was created that didn't exist before. This conversation and the fact that that tree had fallen. So therefore, even if it seems extremely insignificant, the decisions that we make every day, even if they're little, because every little thing is a big thing, because every little thing changes every little thing, which turns out to be a pretty big thing. So the small decisions that we make are not small at all, because therefore we are literally saying, by doing something differently, I'm going to intentionally examine a new timeline, a new experience. I want to change everything by changing one thing. So many of us who don't start certain regimens because it's a feast or famine, all or nothing. If we commit to something, then we're committing to something forever. And the idea is to follow your joy moment by moment without expectation of where it's going to lead you. And having the vision of the outcome is just putting us in the vibration, because once you have the vision, you need to let go of the vision in order, and then stay in the vibration and allow your higher mind to deliver to you, your spirit guides, your universe to deliver to you that or better. It's strictly an idea of getting into that vibration. Raising your vibration in every way changes everything in your vibration. It changes everything in your reality, because now you're in a new vibration, in a new reality. So therein lies the point. And even today, I just realized that I just now forgot. I didn't think about bringing my selfie stick. So therefore, I think now, next time I'll bring my selfie stick. Perhaps I'll do a better video, and so forth. So by me doing a better video, perhaps that changes something. Of course it does. It changes everything. So the point is that the idea comes to me, I should probably carry it more often. I don't think about it. I grab my phone and I leave, and I take a walk, and I don't really plan one way or the other. I go by synchronicity. And I just wait. I wait for the message. I wait for something to occur. I wait for my spirits to talk to me. Sometimes I know ahead of time, but most of the time I'm just going by synchronicity. And then something new gets created. And then when something new gets created, a timeline changes. Somebody new sees it, watches it, feels something, and now their timeline has changed. And my timeline has changed, because now we know one another. This is the beauty of creation and frequency and contrast, because contrast teaches us this. Contrast teaches us that we have choices, and when we make a choice, it changes everything. But the idea is not to have an expectation. It's to let it go and know that your higher self is going to help you. Your guides are there to help you. They're answering your call and your prayers all the time, guiding you. And it's up to us as free will creator beings to decide what frequency do we like in that moment. By following our joy moment by moment without expectation as far as we can take it, without it needing to lead someplace, and then leaving it open. Leaving the experience open to the discovery, the value of spontaneity and synchronicity, allowing yourself to know that you don't need to know right now, and that you'll be led and guided to the answer. Every change changes everything. And we are so powerful. We create an illusion of the inability to control everything, to change everything with our thoughts and our beliefs and our frequency, so that we can discover the power within us. Milayana malaya kati amala koyana kala. Mina yana kati ayaluha. And just like the other day, this was filled with weeds, the path impassable. But as a small vehicle came through, it smashed down the path, leaving a new entrance, leaving a new timeline, changing everything about these plants, the ground beneath it, the way the sun hits everything, the way they turn circles in the farm field, injuring plants, changing those plants, and what happens around those plants. Everything changes everything. Nilayana kati elakino mora shashayi minaniana kati. Jesus sana, allowing me now to walk freely. Ninaya sasayana nawa katiyasha. Now, even though I can walk freely, is that a positive change or a negative change? That's for us to decide. It's negative perhaps to those that got run over, the plants, anything beneath it, how this will change. But it's not negative, it's just a perspective. And now that I can easily navigate through the path, one would consider that positive for me. Yet I also recognize the damage that's been done here. And feel it and understand it. And understand too that too is perfect. This is the difficulty and the paradox of contrast. But yet knowing in our heart of hearts that it's all perfect. Everything is perfect in perfect timing. Nila ina maliana ki tala kotoro ko sapaki ana hala kotoro so sopaya la yana la kola. Lumaliana ki tala kola kaya palakatira sa sapiliana kola katoro ko sa sapaliana ko. Mama moraliana katia tarakaliana toro ko so haya. Nina. Mila ina katiana. Sotoruko shashamiana kata yuntoruko sapalahane kalako. Porashana kiti hisisiana. Hati kilaka kiana kaliatarahu. Hamaliana katisho. Shomakuko yala katisna nianala. Amiana kito loko sasapa. Toruko sasaliana kaliana no wasa sapayua. Nayana katia tarakasasamianoa. Mama ala kitu oso sopa anliana katoro kusosopo shoshoha. Mikura shashamiana ki wala kotoro kusosopiluha. Nina yana mala kotoro kusosopela aki. Nina mela katina nasa saya wala koha. Mama yaya. Nina nana kataya. Moshutuya patulaka. Mi mayawala ana kola katoro yusosoposho. Miku talahema wayana iwala shosho hakatayana. Ina patu katara sana. Mima mala atuku kuasha shapaluku. Potorua. Naya mamina nanatila hasasashu shoma. Shoma kuila hanaya walasi. Sitila katarakina mamaya. Atusha shama kyukutu. Atila atapoko sasapalahi. Nina yala haturu shoshoku, somodo ya wala yenoku. Pita ya makora shipa lima. Mina yala kasatu asani wala hani anakatu shuku. Hati tulaka. Hisimi yala hima waye nakatu. Situ ya hima. Mina ni anakaliha ya nasuha ya wahuha ya nashuku. Tupo yala kitari hasaniana. Miyayana. Misotoa. The fairies and the elves, and the elms say hello. Niana ki hasataya. He sono yoshashoma. Whoops. Actually, everyone's here. Everyone says hello. Nina yala kitu yashashama kata. Sana la tu hashanak pola hatayawa. Mama yana huko shoshoya lehana kato. Siti ya samiana. Anu. Shiteki la hasa. The birds love to say hello. Nina hila koto hayashashapahana. Sitola. Feel the beauty, smell the bounty of the forest and the leaves and the trees and the sun and the shade and the insects buzzing and the birds speaking and singing. Everything is alive. Everything is a living consciousness. Everything. And collectively, the earth is a living consciousness. And collectively, we are one with her. We, the human collective consciousness, and that of our earth, we are one. We are one living, co-creative organism. This is what you are with all creation. One living, breathing, collective organism. You are connected to all things and all nows and all way and all times and all peoples and all planets, all stars and moons. Nalakotaria. Ni nanyana kalia taroko yamawa ila kotoroko sharpiala. Ni nanyana ki telakato. Patoru hasasama ala kotoriko sonayolahi. Ni aina yana kola kotoriko sopaha. No mahiwala. There is nowhere you cannot go in your heart, in your mind, in your intention. Na no ata atutuko shashapola hasasana. By deciding moment by moment to follow your joy as far as you can take it, without expectation, allowing yourself to be in the frequency of gratitude and love, and knowing that you will find your way as you have always found your way, for you have never been lost, have you? You have never truly been lost. Mialaki hisa. Sini ila kataria sa palehana katarakusha shopolahana kisa. Sonohola sa samiana kisha. Toruku. You cannot get lost when you are created with everything, a part of everything. For there is never anything that is not a part of you. Nalahoyana katisha shomokoala. Pi ayapoko esa samila hataki. Tutu asha shamia wala hanano asa sapiku hataya maku hatu alasina sitaliana kataya. Hamamaya yena kaluhashu. Otu yesano aleana kiwa halotu asita. Tipiki asha shania waniana soha. And as the seasons change and the rains change and the winds change the landscape, so does your time, as you know time. So does your landscape, your environment, your frequency. Naliana kati antukua palahasana. Topo akia palaki ayamorahashakataya. Tipo turuku somapua kalaya sanayatanianati. Atuko so palahana. So shu hapuhala. You are always home when you are inside of yourself. In the quiet of the now, you are home. You open the door to all doors, all rooms, all knowing, all your family. Nitiaka, sotukushonobayela, kimayo walahina katekaya, sonumaya walakatoruaika. Tipa lia satuku shona atianati potuku. Mami anana yualakatu. Hana, one of my favorite places to sit. Nikotoruku sa palahana katakurlahana. Shina miana kotuha. Pikotoko ama atu kashaya mayoa. Ha mayoa lana hiwawa. Nihayalahi tuyalahi Nayalana Siana hilana hinushura Shimayana kila katuko ya mama Ayamalia torialangia satarukuso sobailania Hata kikiana koko Palati kiana maluasa sapa Aikina niana kalatuku sopola Hasha. Miana yana kati. We are one and we are your family. And we love you. And we feel the love you have inside of yourselves growing and growing in understanding that you are perfect and your nows are perfect. created by you for you in the perfection of experience. And we are one. Mahalo. Namaste.